Welcome, guys. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are interested in self development, working from home, and entrepreneurship, you are at the right place.
Give and take, lock and key, back and forth, lost and found. Do they sound familiar to you? This common group of words are called word pairs. It means that one stuff complements the other and vice versa. Just like this: bacon and eggs, fish and chips, macaroni and cheese. Hungry, huh? What I'm trying to point at is this: some things perfectly match and are meant to go together as a pair. Always. Word pairs come in a set or a combination of words, because if they don't, the intended meaning may not be well understood or as impactful as they should. Word pairs can be categorized as non-reversible or fixed, collocations, and idioms, which I'm going to talk about in today's video to help you build your English vocabulary. Let me go back to the previous examples I mentioned to you: give and take, lock and key, back and forth, lost and found. But have you ever heard them being read or verbalized as take and give, key and lock, forth and back, found and lost? Have you? I bet not. Because here's what I know when you try reversing the order of these word pairs. First, you may have the tendency to mispronounce them. Second, when reversed, their meanings may not make sense to you or to your listeners. Third, it won't be as natural sounding even though you are not an English native speaker, unless you want it to sound like Yoda from Star Wars. Native English speakers learn to use a group of words that go together frequently, which make them really sound so right and natural, in that they use without having to think about them because they had learned those at a very young age, thus becoming a part of their everyday conversations. These are called collocations, where words are placed side by side and not by chance, so that the meaning makes sense. But for ESL learners or English as a second language learners, these words are for the most part quite challenging because they don't get to have the reasoning why these words have to really come in a particular order. For example, a quick shower. You don't say it as I'll have a fast shower or make a difference. You don't say it as helping others will do a difference. Not only that, non-reversible or fixed word pairs come in pairs, obviously, and in a particular word order, but they also, for the most part, are being combined by the most commonly used conjunctions in the English vocabulary, namely and or, which are now called as binomial pairs. Here are my examples, and I bet you are familiar with these ones as well. Null and void, nice and easy, pros and cons. Dead or alive, rain or shine, sooner or later. Here's another significant aspect of word pairs, and I will give you more examples of what I believe you've already been using in your everyday conversations. This will also help you become aware of their importance in such a way that you can build your English vocabulary. These word pairs are very useful in different ways when we want to articulate or express some parts of the speech, such as verb, noun, adverb, adjective, and preposition. And what's the main benefit of being able to use them? To sound more natural and conversational even though you are not a native English speaker. Let me begin by some verb expressions that we always hear: give and take, come and go, read and write. For noun expressions, we have wear and tear, salt and pepper, hustle and bustle. For adverb expressions, we often hear again and again, off and on, out and about. Now for adjective expressions, we have hit and miss, safe and sound, tried and tested. Last but not least, for preposition expressions, we have above and beyond, over and above, in and around. There are also some words that are combined together but are used to express as one unit, and the meaning cannot be deduced, and they are called idiomatic expressions or simply idioms. These are expressions whose figurative meaning is conventionally understood by native English speakers. And when I say figurative, it just tells us that the meaning is not literal, or these idioms don't mean exactly what the words say, as they have a hidden meaning. For example, spill the beans. It does not actually mean that you drop the beans due to an overflow or something, but rather it means to tell others a secret. What about throw under the bus? It doesn't literally mean that you toss or you cast out something or someone under the bus, but rather it means to betray or intend to harm another person to gain an advantage for oneself. And it's quiz time! I want to see what you've learned so far. You just need to select the correct answer here, okay? So let's begin. Justin arrived at exactly 2 p.m. Bright, correct, on time. And here's the second one. By the way, I'm going to give the correct answers towards the end, okay? Here we go. Can you make, do, time to finish the work? The lecture was too long to give, pay attention to. Please keep, save an eye on my bag while I'm away. The hard, heavy traffic was annoying. And here are the correct answers. Justin arrived at exactly 2 p.m. right on time. Can you make time to finish the work? The lecture was too long to pay attention to. Please keep an eye on my bag while I'm away. The heavy traffic was annoying. English is a very sophisticated language, and it really takes practice to reach a certain level of proficiency. Many also consider it as an art rather than a science, meaning so long that a certain logic or idea is expressed based on culture, style, and preference, mistakes are tolerated and expression of such ideas becomes acceptable. But here's the thing. If we already are aware of the rules, why not use them to our advantage, right? I hope you become more interested in exploring and learning more this very interesting language, English.
So again, I invite you to please subscribe, like, and share this video so you will be notified of the information I'm going to be sharing in the near future. And I'll see you again next time. Godspeed!